KimberfFit Lifestyle here. Thanks for joining me today for this full body stretch. Find a place on your mat, standing up. We're going to take a few deep breaths, bringing our hands over our heads. Exhale as we bring our arms down. Nice deep inhale as you bring your hands overhead. Exhale as you slowly bring them down. Last time. One more time, inhale, reach up. As we exhale, we're gonna hinge at the hips and fold over as we clasp our elbows and hold as we sink into the ground. Release all the tension from your neck and focus on your breath. We're gonna hold this move a few more moments. If you want to feel a deeper stretch in your hamstrings, go ahead and sink your body into your thighs and bend your knees slightly. Go ahead and release up out of this move, and we'll perform this fold over a few more times. Release up, and one more time. Inhale, fold over, and hold. Okay, release your hands down. If you can reach the floor, place your palms flat on the floor. If you cannot reach the floor, go ahead and place them on your shins. Really pressing away from the ground, opening those shoulders, lengthening those arm muscles as we take a deep breath, exhale, and try to straighten out our legs. And slowly walk your hands up your body to an upright position. Nice. Our next move is going to be side middle stretch. So you'll take a deep inhale, arms above your head. As you exhale, we're going to fold over to our side as we bring our hands to the floor or to our shin. And we'll hold here for a moment. Nice. Release up as we take another deep inhale, arms above our head, and we fold over to the opposite side. Remind your body to release all the tension from your neck as you focus on your breath. Nice, and release up. We're gonna go big inhale, arms above our head. As we exhale, fold over to the middle. Holding this position, we're gonna reach our arms back between our legs. Focus on reaching back on that exhale. Release out of this move and bring yourself to a standing position. For this next move, we're gonna perform a deep squat. So you'll wanna stand feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Inhale, as you exhale, reach down to your ankles. Grab your ankles, bring your bottom towards the floor. Sit in that deep squat. Bring your hands to heart center and prayer hands. And if you can, slightly press your elbows against your legs outwards. Keep that chest high and that back straight as possible. For the next few moments, focus on your breath. To release out of this move, you'll grab your ankles, bring your bottom to the ceiling, and release to a standing position. For the next move, we're going to find a place on our mat and grab a seat, extending our legs out in front of us. If you have yoga blocks handy, go ahead and grab them to have them nearby. If not, don't worry. We're going to start by flexing and pointing our toes. Try your best to keep your posture good here. Continue flexing and pointing as you focus on your breath. For our next move, stretching our lower back, you can utilize the yoga block or not. Go ahead and bring that right leg over your left. Your left arm or elbow will lightly press against that knee that is up as your right hand is placed behind your body and lifts up off the yoga block as you turn your upper body behind you. Hold this move here for a moment. Switch sides. So we'll move our left leg over our right. We'll put our right elbow against the knee that is up and place my left hand behind my body as I press up and turn my body behind me. Nice. Release your legs back out. With your legs fully extended, I want you to reach your hands overhead, and similar to our standing side to side and middle, I want you to reach up and out. Once you feel the tension grow in your legs as you stretch, continue breathing and hold. The focus in this move is I don't want you to just bring your body to your legs. No, I want you to raise your hands above your head and think up off the ground and out towards my toes. Depending how tight your muscles are will determine how deep you can sit in this stretch. So wherever you're at, just hold it there. As As you're inhaling and exhaling and holding this move, on that exhale, try to sink deeper into this stretch. Try to reach your toes if possible. If not, place your hands on your shins. Slowly release your body up. For this next stretch, again, you can utilize the yoga block or not. You're going to bend your left leg, bring your right ankle on top of that knee, and then slowly lower your bottom back to the ground. The closer you bring your bottom to that foot that is planted on the floor, the deeper the stretch will be. We're gonna hold this move as we take a few deep breaths and play around with adjusting your body to feel a nice deep stretch. Take a deep breath as you release that ankle down to the ground and switch sides. Switching sides will bring that left ankle to that right knee. Adjust your body accordingly to either lighten the stretch or deepen the stretch. Keep holding this move. I'm going to turn to show you a different angle just to make sure you are getting in this move okay and see it from all sides. Notice the slight change in the position of my upper body. I've brought my upper body closer to my knees. In just a moment, I'll bring my bottom closer to that foot that is planted on the floor for an even deeper stretch. Nice job. Take a few deep breaths in this move. And release out of this move. Lay back flat on your mat as we get ready for our next move. Bring your right knee to your chest If your hips are too tight, you can also bend that opposite leg as you bring that leg to your chest and then release it back down as it loosens. Just holding here, focusing on our breath. Switch sides. Release your leg back down. Bring your hands overhead. Point those toes. Allow your back to come off the ground and get a nice deep stretch. Go ahead and release and bring yourself into a kneeling position as we get ready for child pose stretch. Knees together, you'll drop your bottom on top of your feet, your chest to your knees. Extend those arms out in front of you on the ground and really reach through those fingertips. Holding this move as we focus on our breath. Stay in this position, except we're gonna open up our hips by spreading those knees out. Sink as deep as you can into this move without pain in your knees. If you can't get into this move at all yet, go ahead and stay in that child's pose for now. We're gonna hold this move a few more moments, really focus on that breath and releasing all the tension in your body. Take a deep breath and slowly release out of this move. We're going to continue to stretch our hip flexors and open up these hips. Go ahead and grab a blanket or mat if you need extra support. We'll go ahead and get into a kneeling position with one leg up in a 90-degree angle and your other knee on the ground. Before we start to lean forward, we want to check our hips are in the right position. So we don't want to have our butt sticking out. We want to make sure our pelvis stays almost in a tucked position as we start to lean forward. So we really feel that stretch where we need to in our hip flexors. Depending how tight these muscles are, will determine how far you can lean forward. Once you've felt a good stretch there, I want you to drop to the inside of your foot with your forearm. You should be feeling this stretch a little more in that groined area in this position. Switch sides. Double check those hips and lean into that stretch. Stretching is about listening to your body, so if you find an area that is tighter than another, spend some more time in that area. Once you felt a nice stretch in that hip flexor, go ahead and drop to the inside of that foot with your forearms. Nice. Release out of this move. Go ahead and stay in a standing position. Clasp your fingers together behind your back as we hinge at the hips, bring our arms up, and feel a nice stretch in our back. Stand back up, shake it out, and we'll do this move one more time. And release. Bring your right arm across your chest, and your left arm will go ahead and pull slightly on that arm to apply some resistance. Switch arms. Now perform some shoulder rolls forward and backwards. Switch directions. Now you'll pinch your shoulder blades together by bringing your arms behind you, almost trying to imagine tapping your elbows behind you. And then you'll release them forward and do this movement a few times. Now let's stretch our triceps. So you'll go ahead and bend that arm, reaching that hand behind your head as far as you can. And that opposite hand is going to slightly press on that elbow to apply some resistance. Switch arms. And that completes our full body stretch. We're gonna end with a few deep breaths. So a nice deep inhale, arms above head. Exhale as we release our arms down. Again, inhale, exhale, hinge at those hips, clasp those elbows, allowing all the tension to leave my body. And I'm ready for the day. Release up. One more hinge at the hips. Hold those elbows, really letting everything go. Take a nice deep inhale, hands to heart center. Last deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now you're ready for your day. Thank you for joining KimberFit Lifestyle for this full body stretch. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Take care.